This is the weekly horoscope for Taurus for the week of January 16th, 2023. Hello, my bulls. I'm having technical difficulties with my audio. I don't know why, and these are long, so I don't like to spend a lot of time on them either. So I'm not going to go back and do videos because one, I'm already tired and it's 9 o'clock, so it's really past my bedtime, and and two, it's really long, so that's why I don't like to go back and do these. Alrighty, so show your love and support to your girl and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm also available for readings as well. You can check that out in the consultation page in the link in the description box below, and then I do the daily horoscopes as well on my TikTok, so you can check that out. And then I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to play around with my mic to find out what in the hell happened. So anyways, on the 18th at 8:12 a.m. Mercury goes direct, and then we're going to be in shadow period till February 2nd, but by the week after, towards the end of January, it's gonna wane, so it's gonna be less. So you can still, after the 18th, do things, but no, you're gonna be things not working, misunderstandings, that kind of thing can be happening. Then on the 20th, it is the sun in Aquarius at 3:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is gonna be and then Saturday, we have on the 21st, the new moon in Aquarius. So lots of energies going on here as well. Juno is in Aries at this time, conjunct with Jupiter. The sun is conjunct with Pluto, and then the Lilith moon is conjunct with Vulcanus, which is the higher form of Leo. So we have a lot of powerful energy here at this time, but a lot of good energy happening here. So a lot of push energy, a lot of assertiveness. So some of you could be very ambitious during this time period. Pluto conjunct in the sun is in the 9th house. Your beliefs are likely to change profoundly at this time. Your opinions as well are going to be changing with this energy. You may travel someplace and discover something about yourself that you never were aware of, or have some really deep conversations that you weren't aware of what you were doing or your actions or how you were behaving. Your ambitions to get ahead are stimulated. You may have a great power of authority thrust upon you. You can be changing your major, or even you can be changing your career direction altogether. You can have power struggles with the women in your life, trying to get you to do what they want you to do. This can be whoever has to leave your life at this time. Let them leave your life, and your mate and you are not likely to see eye to eye at this time. This could also be the ending of certain things that were routine for you and that you were comfortable with, and those certain ways of behaving or certain schedules with custody battles or ending contracts could be happening. And these are long-term contracts that could be coming to an end during this time period as well. Okay, not the best time for dealing with court with this energy, because it may be hard to agree on something, and then you're gonna have to reschedule court again. Arguments can result. There could be a lack of communication going on in your relationships. I feel a lot of disagreements are gonna happen for you this week, so it's not the best time to be talking on the internet with other people or voicing your opinion with others on the internet, because you can find yourself fighting with them. Your sense of identity is also changing at this time. You're more ambitious. You're you're just removing obstacles out of your way. If you don't want it, you're getting rid of it. You can be pessimistic in your way of thinking, and others find you to be unapproachable because you have a harder exterior. Mercury is squaring Jupiter in the 9th and 12th house on the 17th. While you're on your day off, you didn't notice all the drama that transpired while you were away. Others could be giving you the tea. This is a good time to go with the flow and allow whatever wrenches that need to come in, not to worry about certain things that are out of your control. Control the self, because that's all you can control, and be about more of your peace on Tuesday. Also, there's an increase of responsibility and lots of overtime coming for you. I feel like you may not be as popular on the social media, so you have reached a plateau in your life, or not necessarily in social media, but in other areas of your life you kind of just plateaued out. So now you need to do more. This could be like plateauing out on your diet, so now you need to do more to change that, to help you lose weight, that kind of thing. So this may not be the best popular energy time for you, or you may have a hard time getting noticed. Not a good time for advertisement. You may not be on speaking terms with certain people because you had a falling out with them during the Mercury retrograde. Those of you who are younger, you can be feeling very insecure, or you feel like an outcast, or you may not like certain people or friends at this time, and you have lessons with the peer pressure. The Earth is trining Jupiter in the 3rd and 12th house. You tend to work behind the scenes, or want to work behind the scenes. You don't want to work in a group or a partnership, and also you could be making other people look good as well. Neighbors and relatives will be more helpful than usual, and you should get along with siblings. You seek out environments that are enjoyable and interesting. While others may be preoccupied with their responsibilities or goals, you have a knack for discovering enjoyable places where laughter, creativity, and happiness abounds. I feel you get along with everybody. You're a social butterfly, and you can find yourself like going to Starbucks and talking to the line, or waiting at the doctor's and having like a whole full-on conversation with somebody on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, Mercury goes direct. Hades is squaring Ceres in the 3rd and 6th house. You have a T-square happening as well with your 3rd, 6th, and 9th house. This can be obsessing over work or certain things that are out of your control, and you could be worried about them. You may get in trouble for something that you are worried about, and then what's going to happen is that you are more worried about the consequences, when really all you got was like a little slap on the hand, but you're creating these mountains out of molehills. Or maybe you got corrected, and then you're creating these mountains out of molehills because somebody looked at you like, and gave you a look, and now you're like creating this slippery slope of all the things that are going to be transpiring. Or maybe you got caught doing something that you shouldn't, so be careful this week with what you do, and also don't worry about it. Okay, you're not going to get in trouble. It's not a big deal. Just don't do it again. Your personal life at this time is the focus, and certain family members who are elderly could be sick or really going through it. Or your focus and energy is more towards your private life, your home life at this time, and taking care of certain individuals in your life with this energy. For others of you, you may feel that you need to leave a situation at this time. There could be some hidden fears of loss or abandonment that may take hold of you, and you might feel that others do not need you anymore or desire you, and you may feel they may end the relationship. The South Node is quincunxing Mars in the 2nd and 7th house. Careful of your giving energy and giving to other people, and you're giving other people too much power over you at this time, especially when it comes to your hopes, dreams, and wishes, because other people can now be making decisions for you, especially those of you who still live with mom and dad at this time. And mom and dad for a lot of bulls, especially female bulls, and then sometimes male bulls too, because sometimes male bulls are very attached to their mamas. And what's happening here, mama may be a Capricorn or something like that, and she's kind of like controlling your life decisions, whatever it is that your intuition is telling you to do, and she's kind of like, no, you shouldn't do that. No, you shouldn't take that opportunity. No, you shouldn't do this. You should do this. Or telling you how to behave and act, or how to behave and act in your relationship. And it's going to like backfire. So yeah, don't listen, because it's going to backfire. So trust your intuition, but you could also be intimidated by mother at this time as well. So you tend to go along with what these people tell you. Careful with bottling up your feelings, because you're tolerating certain situations or what other people say or do, when really you're fuming inside or even losing patience. You can be working on your relationships and trying to be patient with your partner's quirks. You find an outlet for how you're feeling and delving into something creative at this time. Thursday, you may be inclined to travel or write more than usual. It doesn't mean you're going to be like a writer. It just means that you're going to be journaling a lot more than usual with this energy. It is a fine time for study and education, publishing, legal issues, or putting up your social media. Matters of philosophy and higher education are favored. This is also a time of open-mindedness to new possibilities. Travel proves rewarding. You can be making new friends with those of importance or influence. A great time for social networking. People that you come across can help in regards to your business endeavor or help you grow in your career. You may not be able to take constructive criticism, and you can be highly defensive, especially when it comes to people at work. You can find yourself playing the I'm right game with others, getting along with other people Somebody could be throwing you under the bus at this time and assume that you said something when you didn't. And I feel like this is a time you're even a little bit more concerned about your reputation. So the media, I feel like you would really consider staying off the comment bar at this time. You may not be able to handle the ugly comments that people say because you're highly defensive now of what other people say. So, I wouldn't take it. I'm learning to just use the comment bar because it helps with your algorithm. So as the saying goes, bad publicity is good publicity. Use the comment bar. If the media itself is saying your name, mazel. Do you know how much it is for a PR agent and for advertisement alone? Bad news is good news. So just don't answer the comment bar. Let them play with the algorithms in the comment bar and let it fill up. So it's fine. On the 20th at 3:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Aquarius in the 10th house. You need to watch your emotional self. You may not be getting along with the landlord, or those who are older than you. You can be butting heads with others. For some of you, you could be fighting with people at this time. A change of residence is possible. Compromise should be sought in issues related to career. I feel now you may seek to create a sound foundation for your future at this time, especially with your career path. So you could be taking classes in the same career field that you're in. You could be more invested in your job because you see career growth happening. So you could be raising your hand for a lot more opportunities that your company is presenting to you at this time. Or maybe you could find that, this company offers lots of choices, lots of different training in different fields. So they're not like a one-trick pony, and then it's not like a franchise. You're not going to grow and you're just going to stay in that one spot for the rest of your life. So you may like this company and you may feel like, for now I'm going to stay here and I'm going to learn from this and grow as much as possible. So you could be trying to learn as much as you can during this time period and creating a sound future for yourself. You may have a difficulty with superiors. Career problems are likely to come at this time. It is likely that you overextend in your responsibilities. Do not take on responsibilities if you don't have the authority, or this could be, when you do that, it's going to cause you a lot of problems and you may get more restricted about what you can and cannot do. Superiors may doubt your abilities to handle things. Superiors may try to impose restrictions on your expression or freedom. Watch out for a tendency to overwork. Your health may suffer if you strain yourself too much. Others may look to you for leadership. You are likely to be recognized for your accomplishments. Promotion or advancement on the job is more likely, and you can be more about your family and spending time with family, or family can be willing to watch. You can be an expert in your field, or you do well in crisis situations. You can be blowing people's mind with your way of thinking, and you're out of the box and original way of thinking as well, and making them see things in a different perspective. So a lot of people may appreciate that, okay? Alrighty, the first card I come up with is the Six of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you could be sentimental about the past during this time period as well. For some of you could be reconnecting with people from your past with this energy here, or this could be revisiting the past and like family or where you used to live during this time period. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. So for some of you, this could be your old job calling you back, and they could have like a bunch of new opportunities for you and opportunities for real growth to happen for you during this time period. Maybe that business has expanded, or your business could expand this week. The Six of Wands with the Six of Cups, you make it a point to get along with other people during this time period. You could be very diplomatic with this energy and just making a point to be more sharing of information as well, and just being there for others. Trust your intuition during this time period. The Hangman card, this is a time to withdraw within this week. So for some of you, you may be, like I said, you tend to want to work more by yourself, and in the background, this could be a time of introspection and you have like a lot of things going on in your head that you want to do at this time, or you could still be playing the waiting game with this energy as well this week. So don't get deterred by that. It just means things that you want are not happening right away. Okay, so we'll just plant the seeds. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up for you this week as well with this energy. The Magician card, as above so below, so keep the energy positive during this time period. Fate could be intervening with this energy. I feel like for some of you may have to take certain risk in your life at this time. This is a time of destiny, so either you do it or the universe is going to do it for you, but change is coming. You could also be manifesting change in your life as well. How it comes, we don't know, but when it does, try to go more with the flow, because everything happens for a reason. The Moon card, this could be somebody lying to you. I would be careful with chargebacks this week with this energy, because somebody could be stealing money or doing credit card fraud on your business at this time. For some of you, I would pay attention to your children, because one of your children could be psychic with this energy or calling a situation before it happens. I feel also for some of you here that this could be like delusions happening at this time, or somebody could be lying to you. This could also be childhood dreams happening here, and certain things opening up for you that you always wanted to happen, and now they're coming to fruition during this time period as well. The Emperor card, I feel for some of you here, you benefit through the men in your life, or you benefit through father or those in authority, making things happening for you. The Fool card brings about new beginnings. A joie de vivre kind of energy is going on around you at this time. A lot of major arcane cards here, so that means that you're going to be going through a lot of transformations, or new experiences are going to be coming up for you this week as well. I feel your prayers may be answered this week too with these energies, okay? For some of you, something important can be coming up here. This is a time of new beginnings for you. For some of you, this is an exciting time, or you're just being led. You're not doing anything with the energy, but the energy itself is taking you, okay? And you're just kind of like going with the flow, and you're not trying to make any decisions, but you are definitely, either you got options, or the energy itself is just like, okay, well, you need to go here, and now you need to go there, okay? And you're just like moving along with the energies, okay? You're like, okay, let go and let God in kind of energy. I feel also you could be landing your dream job at this time with this energy. I feel like for some of you there could be some setbacks happening with goals, especially when you're dealing with collaborations, because you two could be wanting different things during this time period, okay? So you could be at a crossroads when it comes to certain relationships in your life. I feel for some of you here, this is overcoming certain obstacles at this time. This is some much needed good news and victories coming your way with this energy. Definitely a sense of new beginnings coming up for you. The Wheel of Fortune card, tons of major arcane cards for you. Oh my Lanta. So definitely a time where for some of you, this is like unlocking a long-held dream for you during this time period. So this could be a really positive energy time for you when it comes to the things that you want to do. Okay, so this is a beautiful mazel for you during this time. You can find like a lot of things are manifesting and opening up for you that you would have probably never expected to open up for you. So this is like a real mazel. Or this could be like your financial picture turning around for the better at this time, and really like overcoming certain obstacles in your life, a time of empowerment. You could be that single mother that, goes back to school and she finally has her degree kind of situation, and then all of a sudden these doors open up, or just things just start opening up for you in ways that you could not possibly imagine. We're ending our Saturn Dasha in Pisces, and we're entering a new beginning. So a lot of things, a lot of obstacles that you had with money, with growth, no longer apply at this time. So you're seeing all this beautiful energy coming in. For some of you, this could be you're getting your IRS check, and it can be really helpful for you. For others of you, I feel like this is a time of introspection. You're really going within during this time period. You're spending more time to yourself. You have a great level of self-control. You're not so quick to make moves at this time. For some of you, this could be a retirement with this energy, or you may have decided to let go of something at this time because it's no longer working for you the way it used to work for you, or you're not seeing the growth and the results that you want to see. So it's bittersweet, and not a lot of people are going to be happy about the changes that you're going to make either. So just prepare for the backlash, or like I said, ignore, okay? So you don't ruin your peace, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. The star card, manifesting what you want, finding your calling in life at this time, so beautiful energy. Visiting old friends at this time. For some of you, manifesting things that you want during this time period as well. I feel this could be dealing with a group or organization. You could be inspired by a group or organization. For some of you, your career that you want to do your business in could be running with that same field as well. So you could be taking, it could be a learning experience, whatever group or organization that you're in at this time. It could be a great learning experience, and you're just taking in and being inspired by how they handle things or how they do things with this energy. Or this could be a group that you're joining, let's say you're a yogi practitioner, right, or something like that, and you're just inspired by what this group is this group is doing, and you're just taking it all in, because you may not use all of it, but you may use some of the stuff that they're teaching you. The Queen of Wands, you're very inspired at this time. You can be starting a new creative project with this energy here. You're very diplomatic with this energy. The Three of Swords talks of traveling. You're dealing with separation or loss at this time. For some of you, you could be crushing on somebody. For others of you, the ex is still around you at this time. You may not like the fact that the ex is still around. The Nine of Wands, this is dealing with your insecurities and emotional hang-ups. For some of you, you could be too scared to ask somebody out, or somebody could be too scared to ask you out with this energy. The Ten of Swords, a reversal of fortune is coming up for you. This is starting over in certain areas of your life this week. The Lover's card, like I said, okay, and I feel like it's going to be a temporary separation. I feel like you two may be missing each other at this time. I do feel like, this person is coming back into your picture, but they could be very cautious or very scared to ask you out, because they don't want to deal with the I can't talk. You get it, right? The rejection. Yeah, you're reconnecting with this person. I feel like, despite the energies, when Mercury goes direct, it's a better time to mingle when you're single. The Nine of Coins, ushering in new beginnings for you with this energy. For some of you, this could be an exciting time with money, with the Fool card and Nine of Coins here. So this could be like your luck changing around with certain things that's going on with your life. Financially with this energy, you could be like crushing on this person or obsessed with this person, and then like money is like flowing in. Independence, financial independence is flowing in, because you're not focusing on the things that you can't control. You're focusing on this obsession. The Eight of Wands, I see traveling coming up for you as well. Good news. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. I feel also during this time period that you could be ending certain cycles during this time as well with this energy. The Nine of Swords, ending certain cycles at this time. I see loneliness happening. So somebody could be coming out of there. Somebody could be working up the gumption to talk to you, because they're getting sick of being lonely. Okay, so they may start like asking you out or really literally pursuing you. Alrighty, and the Five of Swords. I feel like for some of you, not the easiest time for dealing with bullies. Stay off the comment bars at this time with this energy. All it's going to do is increase your algorithms. Okay, so just stay off the comment bars. My bulls, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hey, comment. Kisses.